Before we get any further, I need you to do me a couple of favors. I need you to go down there. I need you to click that big red button that says subscribe. I need you to like. I need you to comment. And I need you to share on your other social media channels. Why? Because we're going to grow. And we're going to grow together. And we're going to make lots of money in the process. Y'all ready to get it? Welcome back to Shano Trades. It's Monday, December 20th, 2021. And we have predictions for you per the usual. Last week I went 2 for 2, hit dead on for MATIC, hit dead on for Ethereum. This week, we're going to be going back to MATIC. Do you see a trend? We're going to be taking another peek at MATIC for the 5-day stretch. We're also going to be looking at another one of my favorite coins out there, XTZ, also known as Tezos. I'm constantly trying to refine my methods for teaching this stuff and how I'm going about getting my predictions, and so you can understand as well. I'm taking it one step at a time, and I think it's going to come off a little bit easier. Let me know in the comments if this new charting technique comes off as more understandable. But you're here to see the charts, here to see the predictions, here to see what Shano and RNMN have for you, so let's go ahead and get to it. Here we are on the MATIC chart. What we're going to be looking at is the next 5-day forecast. You'll notice that I have no other indicators, nothing else on the chart. I am using solely RNMN. If you want to follow along and check my work, if you're familiar with charts, you have TradingView. Here is the scaling on the 30-minute chart, 0.0027. If you're new to TradingView, if you're new to charting, if you don't know what scaling is, you're going to come over here to this settings wheel, click it, click on scales, and you're going to come down here. It's going to say lock price to bar ratio. That's where you're going to put in the 0.0027. Click OK and you'll be good to go. What up, though? Like I said, 5-day predictions. Let's get our days up. Last Friday right here is where we hit our prediction dead on at that 202 range. This line here, that's today at midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day prediction. Where we're going to hit throughout this time frame all the way out to Friday.
It's Christmas, bitches.
Using our current view, we can see that our top is located at $2.24 and our major bottom is located at $1.82. I also highlighted the secondary bottom right here at 193, which is going to be a jump off point for our angles, which is why I have it labeled. First thing we're going to look at is our positive angles and what I'm seeing. This +8 coming from last week. This 15 also coming from last week. Our week starts at midnight on Monday. That was approximately 6 hours ago. So what I'm seeing with all of our positive angles, I'd like to highlight this positive 15-degree angle right here. Notice how price boom, boom, and then it comes down. So I'm seeing this positive 15 is going to be our top side resistance, which means that price is likely going to retrace to that level. If that is indeed the case, what's going to happen is we're going to end up by the end of the week or sometime within this time frame of this week, we're going to end up at this $2.48 level. You know who it is. That's your boy Pedro. Shano likes 248, so you know that's what Pedro likes too. If we can break past this $2.48 level, the next level that I see us reaching is this $2.68 following the 29-degree off of the most recent high at $2.29. It's going to come back up to this 15, and if it does decide to break out over this 15, we're going to move up to the plus 29, that 268 price level. So even though I prefer bull movements, we still got to be aware of the bear movements. So let's take a look at the negative angles. So now that we have our negative angles pulled up, we can see this negative A, just like I mentioned, with the positive blue angles. This -8 is coming from one of the highs of last week. Previously identified our bottom, our top, and our secondary bottom of 193. Off of the top that I have identified at $2.24, price did come up over that just a touch, about 5-6 cents, and that can be used as a fan point, as a place to shoot your angles from. Off of our top of 224, I shot our -8 out to here, which actually brings us to our 208 level, which we've been familiar with from last week. But looking at the other tops here, looking at the other bottoms here, and where price was at before. So I'm seeing a major convergence here off of these tops and bottoms with our RNMN angles. That is how I'm coming up with my 177 price level. You can probably see why I'm breaking it down. When I have everything out there and I do a truly in-depth prediction with my system, it looks like this, and that's just awful looking. That's why I'm doing it step by step. That's why I'm trying to use the least amount of angles. That way it doesn't look like just a complete hot mess on your screen. So after we wipe away all the other angles that aren't our confirmatory angles, this is what it's gonna look like. A little bit nicer, right? A little bit cleaner. This is what I'm trying to present. And just a reminder that Pedro's at that 248 because we like to be bulls. Alrighty then, on to the XTZ chart. Again, if you have TradingView and you are following along with me, our scale is 0.0045 on the 30-minute chart. If you do want to follow along in order to get to your scaling, come over here to this settings wheel, hit scales on the left. You can see here the lock price to bar ratio says 0.0045. What this does for you is when we zoom in and out and we're moving around the chart, this keeps your angles the same. It does exactly what it says. It's locking the price to what the screen looks like. Therefore, your angles aren't going to change when you're zooming in, zooming out, and moving around. Okay, just like with MATIC, first thing we're going to do is identify our days. We have our 5-day period, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending on Merry Christmas. For the XTZ chart, the tops and bottoms that I'm seeing are here. The dominant top is $4.69. The dominant bottom is $3.91. Secondary bottom is $4.05. Secondary top is $4.34. With this drop that started at midnight about 8 hours ago, we can see the price went through the $4.05 secondary bottom and actually came down to our primary bottom, our dominant bottom of $3.91. Now that we have identified our tops and bottoms, we're going to go ahead and pull up our negative angles. Off of our dominant top of 469, you can see that I used a minus 36-degree angle to come down. Using the secondary top of $4.34, I used the minus 29 degree. We can see that the minus 29 and the minus 36, this convergence of angles from these two tops, this top of 469, this top of 434. With the convergence of the angles coming from the tops, I'm seeing our lower price target. The lowest that price will come over the next 5 days is basically what I'm saying, is a price level of $3.66, which, judging by the current price action, there is a possibility of that happening. If you go take a look at the actual stock market, stonks, right, freaking, you're gonna see that it's taking a shit. You got the Netherlands locking down, doing stupid shit. You got our government doing what they always do, lying and not backing up what they're saying they're gonna do. But you know, we about that bull action here on Shano Trade, so let's go ahead and take a look. Again, we're always using the tops and the bottoms. So top of 469, bottom of 391. So as it stands right now, we don't have a confirmed bottom in, so we can't really see what the path is gonna be. Once we find a bottom, then we're gonna start pulling our positive angles up and seeing where they will converge and intersect with other angles from previous tops and bottoms. As of right now, we don't have a confirmed bottom because, again, I don't use any other indicators. We're just using what the chart gives us, and we're going to go off of that. So what your boys Shano and Pedro are seeing, $4.62 by the end of the week. If we can manage to break past this 15, if we get some positive fundamental news, I could see XTZ price bumping all the way up to the $4.95 level. But the winds of change are not blowing that hard right now. I see things continuing to move in a real easy range, very easily identifiable range. So that's why 462 is my mark for the week on XTZ. Come check your boy in 5 days and let me know what happened. All right, that's a wrap. Be on the lookout for Wednesday's episode of DeFi Days. The episode had to be postponed, but we'll be back on this Wednesday. What we're going to be doing is a setup of the Solana-based Phantom wallet. We're going to add some Solana to our Phantom wallet. We're going to link our wallet with a Solana-based NFT website, and we're going to buy a Solana NFT. It's going to be a good learning process. A lot of good information, and it's actually the first step into the decentralized finance world that you've been hearing me talk about. But before we get out of here, make sure you're hitting that big red button, make sure you're hitting that like, make sure you're hitting that share, make sure you're commenting. If there's something that's not making sense, if you like the way the charts are coming along, or you just want to say what up, no, get in the comments and come holler at your boys. Have a great Monday, have a great Tuesday, see you on Wednesday. Shano out.